We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, these two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was the defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title, and then new ownership here in Washington.
And that gives each franchise a chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And I'm looking at Washington. They could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year and the other three teams in their division did, Washington finished 500 at 8-1. They could make a jump.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Faking the handoff, Howell. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Greg Dortch back deep. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Murray. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it, and the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. This pass hauled in by Dotson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Second down, Howell back to pass. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Even if he doesn't replicate his big 2020 season, you still marvel at the work Thomas has done. Once a college quarterback, reinvented himself as a tight end, now in his 7th season at the position, and still getting first downs in the NFL.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Off play action. It's Howell. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
It's Howell with another throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Cardinals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they go play action with Howell. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Complete, it's Dotson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A very solid gain of 27.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's into the clear. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 5.
Commanders 2. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And so far, in terms of putting points on the scoreboard, it's been defense 2, offense nothing. But they'll have a chance to put together a first scoring drive this go around. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go, fellas. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing here, Howell. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll go play action. Howell. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready?
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he finds McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Howell. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. 2nd down, Howell now. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to move back in front. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7.
The score, Commanders 9, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And things have changed since the last time they had it. The safety led to the touchdown, so now they find themselves behind as they begin with a 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 26-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Murray going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They faked the handoff. Now Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
I just know defensively, when you see 3rd and long, you just tell each other, guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the 1st down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical. And if you miss, sometimes you end up on the wrong side of that 1st down gain.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. One last shot before the break. Howell. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
It's a
That's
new
where we find
season.
Jonathan
So both of these
Coachman
coaching
ready with
staffs
our EA
likely
Sports
making plenty of
halftime
adjustments
report.
after that
Coach.
first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. So no gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Howell. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now this throw caught left side and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
1st down, Howell to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Gibson here running out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Howell. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. L.J. Collier drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
19 Lions.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Murray. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Murray a give. This is Connor. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. This to the outside for Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Murray. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Chap 60, chap 60.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Howell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. Steps away to his left. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Off play action. It's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Commanders 16, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Murray. And that's caught inside the 35. Now 1st and goal. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Now Murray. He's got it. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Commanders 16, Cardinals 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Here's first and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's second down.
Hey! Come back. Come on. Forward.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Let's go. Cardinal, street.
Throwing on second and long. Powell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. We'll see.